Hello guys, I'm back with another Photoshop tutorial. Actually, this is the first tutorial after my comeback here on YouTube, and it's a really great tutorial. It's about turning a picture of someone into a text with a nice effect, and I'm going to use Katy Perry to do it. It's not hard to do it, but it's kind of complicated, so let's start. So it can be really easy for me to do. So with the layer selected, with the main layer selected here with the picture you want, go to select color range. Okay, here on the selection options you go to shadows, yeah, and press OK. After done it, you see that the shadows are all selected, yeah, and we have to take it off this image, and to do that we have to press Ctrl or Command and J. You see you can hide this image now, this layer, and you see all the shadows selected. Okay, let's hide here and go back to our first layer. Go to select again, color range, and midtones. The same thing, okay, midtones are selected, Ctrl or Command J, and we have now our midtones selected, right? So with our midtones layers selected, go to edit and fill. Use the 50% gray, mark this box, preserve transparency is important, press OK, and we go like a gray shading on this image. Now hide this, go back to our shadow layer, select the layer, go to edit, fill, and black. Again, the box needs to be selected and press OK. Great, we have the two layers selected, and we made this gray shading stuff like a gray pattern. Now select the top layer, and with Ctrl Command press the layer below, so you can select them both, and press Ctrl E. Ctrl E, you are going to merge the layers, and that's what we want right now. Now you need to make a new document. Okay, go to File, New. The size of the document depends on the size of the image that you are working, so it will change based on the photo that you are using. So I can give you a right size so to you do this image. For me, this one worked. I already did here, and you see what I did here. I filled my document with only text. I used the regular Times New Roman as font to do it, and I make all the document with this text. You can see here I repeated everything a lot of times, and it really doesn't matter what you are writing, unless you want to make a point with your image. You want the things that are written mean something, so then you write your own stuff. But I don't need this, I only need the letter, the text, so I made here a text with the text tool. Okay, and now we go to edit, go to define brush presets, and we are going to define this text as brush. I'm going to write text, the name of the brush. Press OK. Go back to the layer where Katy is, right? And we are going to create two new layers here. Okay, press twice here and you create two new layers, right? Yes. The layer below we are going to paint with white, only white. Go to the paint bucket tool, white as for ground color, all white. Then we go to the top layer, and we are going to create a layer mask here on this button here. You create a layer mask. For you who doesn't know what layer mask means, that means everything that you paint here white will show on the image, and everything you paint black won't show on the image. You'll see what's that about in a minute. Go and select the layer, the transparent layer that we did right now. Go to the brush tool and select the brush that we did right now. Okay, and the color is black. doesn't matter actually the color that you are making right now, but only to see the text. And use the brush. Fill everything with the brush. Okay, I fill all my document with the text made by the brush, and now we are going to the other part. I'm going to hide here and here. We're going to see only the shading, the gray scale Katy Perry. Press Ctrl or Command A, you select everything, okay? You select all the document. Ctrl C, and now we are going to go here on the layer mask, but we need to see only the layer mask. And to do that, let me make the layers visible again. You press Alt. I don't know what is Alt on the Mac. Please tell me on the description below. Press Alt and press the layer mask. You see only the layer mask. You know that we just copied the Katy Perry on the layer below, so Ctrl Command V. And now on the layer mask we have this image. Go back to the text layer and oops, I forgot something. Let's go there. Before we leave this layer, we are going to use Ctrl or Command I. We invert all the color pattern of the image when you press Command Control I. Okay. Now finally go back to the text layer, and we see that all the image is already texted, I guess. I'm going to cut this document a little bit just for sake of the design. Yes, fine with that. Crop, okay. And we are going to make some, because the effect that we were looking for is right here. We put text on the photo. We can do with all the images and photos that we want, but we can do it better, right? Okay, click twice on the layer to open the layer styles. Let's go to Gradient Overlay. Here in Gradient Overlay, I'm going to use 4 colors. Here you are free to use all the colors that you want. It's really really free, this effect. This is a really great effect. But I suggest if you use blue, greens or reds, more dark types of that color, the effect gets better with dark kinds of these colors. Light colors like neon colors, like light green, light blue, doesn't stay really good. It's really good, yes, but it could be better. So I'm going to use 4 colors. I'm going to start with pink, dark pink, like almost purple. Here I'm going to get green, dark green. Now blue, dark blue, of course, not so dark, okay. And we have the pink, red, blue. I guess we can try yellow, right? Yellow I can, what? No. Yellow or red? Let me see. I guess we'll go with red. Okay. Press OK. Our gradient is done. So we go back. Yes, it's nice. Yes, but as usual, can be better. So let's go to the brush tool. Let's get a normal brush, not this kind of brush. Put the hardness on 0. Go on the layer. And with black, okay. The color is black. We use our brush. And the opacity will do like 30%. And now what's going to happen? When you use the brush, like on the eye, let's see, you see that her eye is coming back on the image. Can you see? It's the effect mixed with the layer, the mask. Do this. So let's use her both eyes. Let's bring her both eyes back on the image. I guess, let me go back for once. I guess 20% of opacity would be better. So let's try 20%. I'm going to increase a little bit this, and we are going to fill her eyes. I decreased the opacity so we can have more control over what you are doing. If you want show more of her eye, just paint again, right? Yes, I like to use this effect on the corners of the image so we can get a nice contour effect. And you are free to do as you like on this effect. You can use another brush, you can use more opacity or less opacity, but I guess I liked this effect when I did it with this kind of work. Let's clear her mouth too, her nose, all the face expressions that are missing because of the text that took it away from her, you know. Her neck, and we are almost seeing Katie get back here again. I'm going to really focus on her eyes and her nose, and you can work this a lot. All my tutorials have the same this thing. As you work more on your image, on your effect, more you get from it. Okay, I can be here hours painting her face and adjusting some tweaks here that would be better, but I guess I'll leave that to you, right? So our effect is done. You see that it is really great effect. You see the before, well, I couldn't see now, but you saw how she was before, right? And what it is now, and it's a really big difference you can make with any image, any photos, anything. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe on my channel, new videos every week. Please like this video if you liked, and join me on my Facebook, my Twitter. It's on the description below. Send your work for me. We can talk about it, we can discuss. I love to interact with you. I have my Facebook here, my Twitter here. We can talk through there. So send your image, send your work that you made based on my lessons, or a work that you already have. You can post on my Facebook. There's a lot of people there, so we talk a lot there. So please join us there. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. This is the first video from since 2 years that I made videos here on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and please comment on your thoughts, on your suggestions, if you want to see here. And once again, I am Brazilian, so I apologize for all my accent and my bad English, but I hope I can improve. Actually, these videos help me a lot to learn and talk better English, and I hope you understand that the English is not my first language, but I hope you understood everything. If you have any problems with that, if you didn't understand what I said, please leave in the comments and I will explain you personally, okay? Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye, guys.